welcome to my YouTube channel. And as you can tell that I am starting with the new moon series, Gold Moon. So if you haven't watched my previous video, I started with the Cancer signs, and as you can see, I am doing the Aries Moon, and I feel particularly hyped about this because I'm an Aries Moon. And I can only tell you from experience because Aries rules the first house, and it's all about the identity, personality house, and it's about experiences. And like I said in the last video, I'm drinking wine, but you can see that it's a different color because it's juice with lime and also margarita lime. So it is what it is. So it is like my third cup. So if I get a little tipsy, it's because of that. The moon sign is where you feel at home at, and I feel at home drinking by myself, you know. So having Aries Moon is the sign ruled by Mars. Mars also co-rules Scorpio. Aries is the extroverted of Scorpios, and Scorpio is the introverted of Aries. So having Aries Moon just basically means that you guys, it's how you was treated by your mother. So having Aries is Mars is it's aggression, it's the force, it's the get things done, it's the one that has to keep moving. And because because Aries Moon makes you it's your emotional state. Cancer rules the Cancer rules, Moon rules Cancer, and Cancer is also your emotional state. It's still how you act like. So for having an Aries Moon, you will act like an Aries. And for females, you will be in your emotional state, and this is your emotional state. So you might just be aggressive. You just might just be looking like might be very masculine. You might be told you act like a boy sometimes. I've been told that, and I don't give a fuck. It's like that. So it's the leader, it's the baby of the zodiac sign, so it's more of the experiences. So I like to live my life with experiences. You can't really tell me about nothing unless I experience it. And then my emotional state. So when you're gonna be in your emotional state, you have to realize that you might be impulsive because it still has that Aries feel. It might be very impulsive. And because of Aries is how you guys was raised. It's how you guys was raised, how us Aries moons was raised. So for males, you might see that for males, if they like a sun, Aries, they might be Aries like very aggressive, very forceful, very can take down, or the ones that are quick to try the new things and experiences. Having Aries as your moon sign for females in both signs, you guys are automatically gonna be aggressive. You guys gonna automatically only think about yourself in certain situations. So it might not be good for other people that want to bond with you just because it's in fact in your emotional state. You might just want to be isolated. You might just want to be by yourself. And for my experiences growing up with an Aries moon and how I grew up, it's just basically how you was raised by your female mother. And I was very, you know how many times I got threatened? I used to like, oh, what did I do? It just, the woman of my family was very aggressive. They didn't take bullshit. So they made sure me wasn't coming with bullshit at all. At all. And because of that, it made me kind of stand my ground a lot. It had to. I was very protective. Every sign is a very protective sign to have. They are the ones that's going to fight for you. So in my emotional state, I'm going to fight for a lot of people. Yeah, I used to get in arguments a lot in high school because you can't bully nobody in front of me at all. Like, what was your point of bullying anybody? So I used to get into a lot of times with little bitches in school. It just it's just bring out the protective energy in you, the ones that need to fight for people. Don't kind of like the opposite of Libra. Libras have to help people too. Libras have to we get along with a lot of people. So when I'm in my emotional state, I feel like I have to protect people, or kind of just like, let me think about my stuff right now. So Aries Moon basically just means that you was raised by your mother or any mother influences. That could be your father influences. It can also be someone that you cared about. And I was trying, hold up, let me pause this actually. I was trying to not have like a lot of sounds in the background, but it's actually getting too cold and I'm gonna need it. So let me put on my personal heater. Okay. So I apologize for the heater interference with this right now, but it's just cold and I'm already anemic and this liquor, this wine ain't helping. So having Aries Moon basically just means that you are quick with your emotion. You are very quick. You are quick to trigger easily. So you have to understand that because we live in our Aries Moon way, so we have to be self-identified. We have to experience things from ourselves to understand it, or somebody that's like you guys have to understand it. You guys move from experiences. So you guys have to understand that it's a force sign, so you have to understand, do not, even if somebody pissed you off, control yourself, okay? Do not just automatically react. This is why when I get mad, I don't like to be around people, just because in fact I might say something mean, or I might react and might put my hands on somebody. And that was like I haven't put my hands on nobody since I was like 15. Well. The last fight I had was like probably 16. So it was just only defending others, and that's what the Aries archetype is, to defend others. And it might, just as long as you're defending yourself but not trying to undermine somebody else's, it's not good. It's also selfish as fuck if you do that. It's selfish because we live in our own mind of protecting ourselves, which it could jeopardize others. So please do not react. You have to have patience, have stillness. Do not just react, because it's not fair. Because if you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you, do not put your hands on nobody, even though you might want to. Do not just react and do certain things because that's what you want to. But do not. But if you want to defend other people, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to defend what you know is right, then go ahead and do that, because that's what Aries are. Aries Moon are the emotional state where we feel like we have to react. We have to not stay still. The only thing about it is you have, like, let's say if you had a Scorpio moon, they react a little too late. They might act a little better as far as they don't react in that moment, because sometimes it's not good to react at a moment. It's good to actually think about it and calm down and then do whatever you do in your emotional state as a Scorpio moon. But for Aries Moon, like I can only say, because I mentioned in my first video with the Aries series, I'll put my hands on my own cousin just because of the simple fact she said something that triggered me, and I can't even remember what she said, but the emotion might still be there, but that guilt will be more there forever. It's like selfish. And you might be quick to temper. It depends on where your Aries Moon is placed in your natal chart, so you have to understand. And we have to understand, I'm just going to use the way understand, because you have no experiences. And I know you probably don't like nobody telling you what to do. You don't want nobody to, like, put a damper on your mood. Like, and having Aries Moon will make you a bit impatient. So be more patient, because it's only been 2 minutes if you ever text anybody or call or anything. You have to, but it's good to have it just because it's in your nation. You have to be fast acting, because for people to protect other people, you need to be fast acting. It's no like, oh, come later. No, some people actually need help now. You guys need force and aggression now. You are the ones that's gonna be fast moving. And because of Aries Moon, having a mother as Aries Moon, you might have to do a lot of things by yourself. You might not be nurtured from your mother. You might just be more... You might view your mother as selfish. You might just view your mother as somebody that's going to be very... that fight for what they want. Because that's how I view my mother. She didn't take no shit from nobody. That's what I seen and knew of her. But it also made me think that she was selfish when I needed her in that kind of way. And because my nieces and nephews, well, my nephews, they have Aries Moon, so it just makes them very self-sufficient, which is sad because, you know, my Aries Moon is placed in my 6th house, so I automatically want to help others. So when it comes to them, I'm like the mom and Mary to them. Like, I don't know if they just do things to them just because they know I will do it for them. It's like, no, come on, I'll just do it. Because I don't have the patience to sit there and literally just teach you a way how to do it. I just have to. Okay, I got it. And then it makes you very childlike. I find myself having a tantrum before. Even now, as a 25-year-old adult, I still have them. And it's very young of me to do that. And I notice from my nephews, they are very quick acting, quick moving, quick force when they want it their way or the motherfucking highway. And it's 2 of them that act like this. So I'm like, And I have a twin brother. So when he get in his mood and he try to talk to me funny, I don't let that shit slide. So that's having Aries Moon. You are the 30, you are the young one, you are the baby, but you are also the one that's going to fight for other people. And because of that self-isolation that you guys have brought in or got as being younger as a kid, it makes you more self-sufficient. It makes you not rely on a lot of people. It makes you not wait on people. So you're going to go get shit done because that's in your nature. So if you want to get out of jail just like Tupac Mama, you want to defend everybody and get y'all asses out of jail. Tupac is a Gemini sun, Aries Moon, and I understand that point. So Aries, you guys have to understand that some things are not meant for you guys to be quick reacting to. So take the darker side of Mars and actually relax sometimes and chill. Take a chill pill. Do not react physically. React calmly sometimes. When you know it's when people need help in certain situations, then that's when you do it. Because Aries, when we have to be quick emotion, we have to be able to express our feelings rather in action wise or not. Do not make the and I'm not going to say a dumb decision, but do not just react in an emotional state as feel like you have to, somebody pissed you off, so you're going to have to beat them up, or somebody, just calm down, because some things are not worth for your emotion to be triggered. Some things are not worth your time, and because you can't get it back after you've done your actions, then be more careful and make a lot conscious decisions, because we usually express from our own standpoint, not realizing like a lot of people don't necessarily get our emotional state. So you have to, instead of just reacting to it, you'll give them time to understand too. Because I remember as a kid, I did have a temper. I thought I was cool. Because all I seen was my twin temper, and then so we have the same moon sign. So I just seen his temper. But I didn't really notice my own until I was thinking about, like, oh yeah. Even you guys are probably hard to work with because you guys don't take no nonsense. We don't take no nonsense at all. So we are like gonna say what we want and probably chase after what we want, or just mean what we say, because we know our emotions. We feel it very deeply. We understand it, and we have to teach other people to understand it, and also understand, even if they don't understand and don't care, it's because that's them. So what? Let them be them and let us be us, but do not react in a selfish manner. Do not just feel like you're angry and just take it out on people. It's not cool. unless they want it. Like, some people are twisted. Some people do deserve it. I don't go around cussing people out unless they deserve it. But stay in a way, you guys probably like exercising or working out those emotions or those anxiety, and you guys like feel it deeply as emotional, and having Cancer Moon for our emotional state, we're gonna feel it even most. Like, some people feel it deep and intensely. We're gonna feel it rapidly. So you're gonna feel it like, oh snap. So if you hurt, you feel that most. If you sad, you're gonna feel that as soon as possible. Some people hurt might last longer than others, but you're gonna feel it and might feel void in the end of the day, because after you feel it, it's already gone, but that pressure is still there. That phantom pain is still there. So it's like, what do we do with that sometimes? And sometimes you have to understand this is what you came in this world to be. You came in this world to experience these things and to quickly let go. We are not the sign to hold on. You know how many times me and my brother got into it and everybody was like, and then we just let it go. Like literally, if you seen our fight, it's just so quick and moving. Like, yo, we're not mad. It's like, we're gonna have our different point of views, and it's good to let things go, because who's gonna stick to it? Unless you just got a vindictive sign, moon sign, and you know, just do you. But for us, let's not get mad and react quickly. If it's gonna hurt somebody else, let's not do that. Let's do a tool where it's gonna defend someone, and stand up for yourself and others. That's all you can really do. If you got aggressions or stuff you want to work out, either work or just motherfucking do something that's gonna benefit you. Aries, as a sign in general, they are the innovators. They know how to create things. So in your emotion sign, just create things or do something that's gonna benefit you without causing harm to others. So I hope you guys like this Aries Moon. I feel very close kin to y'all, just because in fact I'm an Aries Moon, and my nephews, my little babies, they are my Aries Moon child, so I have to defend them regardless. And I understand your emotions the most, because that's how I deal with my emotions. We don't really get sad, we get angry, and if we do get sad, we feel it a lot of times, like, but we don't really hold on to it. So that's our archetype. So I hope you guys will like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye. Also, well, I'm saying bye, but also Tupac. And I just realized Angelina Jolie is an Aries Moon, so it explains it. I get it, kind of. My little Gemini sons, I get it. And Rihanna, all of them. We don't really give a fuck. We know our emotions, so we know what triggered us. We just have to learn how to explain it to other people. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you like this. This is just the first of the new moon series, and stay tuned for the other series. Bye bye.